In late 2023, the BBC published an investigation that challenged decades of industry silence. 10 women came forward with extensive, detailed accusations of sexual misconduct against Jared Leto. These accounts contained descriptions of behavior that went far beyond standard Hollywood gossip. 4 of the women detailed alleged criminal acts, stating they were teenagers when the encounters took place. Leto issued a sweeping rejection of the report immediately. Through his representatives, he stated he has never assaulted anyone in his entire life, calling the claims absolutely and categorically false. But the timeline of these accounts spans 2 decades. If multiple young women experienced similar alleged encounters over a 20-year period, how did a mountain of accusations against a major A-lister stay completely buried? To understand the mechanics of the entertainment industry and uncover more investigations like this one, subscribe to Midnight Archive. We break down the stories Hollywood wants to keep quiet. To understand how this open secret survived, we have to look past the individual actor and dismantle the structural mechanics of Hollywood complicity that kept him insulated. Jared Leto holds a unique position in the entertainment ecosystem. As an Academy Award-winning actor, he carries the highest level of industry prestige, guaranteeing him access to major studio funding and critical acclaim. Simultaneously, he fronts the band 30 Seconds to Mars. This dual-threat status generated a massive billion-dollar career spanning both film sets and global stadium tours. Over the years, he cultivated a highly specific public image. He positioned himself as an enigmatic, deeply method artist with an almost messianic aura. This translated into extreme dedication from his fanbase. He hosted private island retreats called Camp Mars, where attendees wore matching white robes, creating an insular, intensely devoted following. To a youthful, highly dedicated fanbase, he appeared godlike. To the studios and record labels financing his projects, he was a reliable cash cow who consistently generated revenue. That specific intersection of untouchable institutional prestige and absolute unquestioning fan devotion created a massive imbalance of power. It established the exact conditions necessary for potential abuse to go unchallenged. Warning signs existed long before the BBC investigation. As far back as 2005, the New York Post published a report alleging that Leto was approaching teen girls at a hotel and texting them, but the industry largely ignored it. On tour, former crew members observed a distinct pattern. They reported that young girls were routinely brought into his backstage dressing room, while touring staff simply looked the other way, relying on a quiet whisper network to navigate the discomfort. The silence cracked in 2012, when LA-based DJ Ali Tells published a blunt Facebook status. She explicitly described Leto as Hollywood's most persistent predator. A decade later, Tells reposted that exact status on her Instagram story. It went viral, opening a floodgate of private messages from dozens of women who shared their own identical experiences with her. The claims were no longer isolated rumors shared quietly by nervous crew members or tabloids. The digital corroboration created a verifiable public record, finally triggering major investigative journalism. Moving beyond social media claims meant finding a physical paper trail to prove a systemic pattern. During the inquiry, journalists uncovered the account of a young woman who claimed she began receiving highly explicit phone calls from Leto when she was only 16 years old. Leto allegedly sent this teenager a formal non-disclosure agreement, locking her into a confidential relationship, threatening injunctions and financial damages. This document weaponized the civil legal system, designed to terrify a young woman with the prospect of total financial ruin. Leto's legal team and representatives maintain a firm stance against these reports, completely denying all wrongdoing and rejecting the validity of these characterizations. These physical documents provided the evidence of an orchestrated system of suppression, finally anchoring the rumors in a verifiable legal reality. Guided by documentary director Alice McShane, the BBC launched an exhaustive 18-month investigation into this alleged system. The scope of their research was massive. The team sifted through more than 120 distinct online claims and conducted formal, in-depth interviews with 10 different women. They mapped out a geographical and chronological web, The alleged incidents took place over a 14-year stretch from 2002 to 2016, spanning multiple jurisdictions across California and Nevada. The reporting detailed a highly specific set of alleged grooming tactics. Accounts described Leto exploiting naive teenagers, luring them with invitations to exclusive Oscar parties, and allegedly demanding that they refer to him as Daddy. By rigorously verifying the timelines and cross-referencing the similarities between the victims, the BBC placed massive institutional weight behind the allegations, cementing them as a methodical, predatory pattern. Despite the documentation, criminal prosecution faces severe legal hurdles. Because the alleged acts date back decades, the expiration of statutes of limitations in states like Nevada effectively protects alleged abusers from facing charges. While the courts are constrained by time limits, the entertainment industry is not. Yet, the response from studios and production companies to the BBC's evidence has been a deafening silence. Leto remains entirely uncancelled. He continues to book global stadium tours and is actively starring in massive upcoming blockbusters, including Disney's Tron Ares. The documentary's director pointed to the concept of pretty privilege as a key factor in his survival. By cultivating a mysterious, almost impenetrable persona, he built an aesthetic shield that repels public accountability. We are left with a stark contrast. On one side, there is a mountain of verified journalistic evidence and the testimonies of young victims. On the other, an unchanged Hollywood power structure that continues to prioritize box office profit over human collateral. If extensive reporting and direct corroboration cannot trigger a reckoning at the very highest tiers of fame, it forces us to question the efficacy of industry-wide accountability movements. To keep digging into the mechanics of fame and hear more untold stories from inside the Hollywood machine, subscribe to Midnight Archive.